So, the other day I'm at work talking with my best friend Zach, and I ask him, Zach, what should I do next for manly cooking? And he says, ooh, make baklava. And I said, of course, you silly-voiced man. My Nana has a great recipe for baklava. Traditional German half-assed baklava. Because if the German people are known for two things, it's their jovial sense of humor and their baklava recipes. All the time my Nana would call me when I was young and say, Dustin, I made you baklava. Come and get some. Hurry, it's delicious. For baklava, we'll need lemons, butter, cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, these nuts, this Nana-sized bag of sugar, a large jar of honey that I took from my father's house, phyllo dough, traditionally German, I'm sure. Set the oven to 350 degrees. It'll take 6 minutes. Chop the butter. You're going to want to lube up your pan real good. Get the corners, make sure nothing sticks. Oh yeah, nice and slippery. Now give your walnuts a real good pounding. Bust them up real small. Let's face it, no one wants a big nut. You ladies know what I mean. Now to the nuts, we're going to add a spoonful of cinnamon and then mix it up real good together. You want to get it evenly coated on all the nuts before we're going to add that to the baklava. We will now open our box of traditional German phyllo dough in a traditional German manner, of course. Stabbing it wildly, just like Nana used to. That's what happened to Papa. Now we put a layer of phyllo dough on the bottom of the pan. Grab your piping hot cup of butter. Put it beside the pan. You're supposed to brush it on there, but I don't have fancy things like brushes. No manly man keeps a brush in the kitchen, so I use my fingers and rub the scalding hot butter onto the phyllo dough. Thinking back, my Nana did keep a brush in the kitchen, but as a child, I had always assumed that she just liked painting all the time in between breaks of making jelly and pies. Oh, I loved my Nana's pies. Next, begin dropping the nuts onto the layer of phyllo dough and butter. Place a new sheet of phyllo dough onto the pan, and we're going to put some more butter onto the phyllo dough. We're going to repeat this for a couple of times. Grab your nuts again and sprinkle them onto the phyllo dough. And get a good, even coating. A new sheet and new butter. Now this is going to have to happen about 6 or 7 more times before you are finished with this traditional baklava. I've been going for like 5 minutes now and I still have a shitload of this stuff left. And I'm starting to wonder if this is not a traditional German dish. Maybe there's a version that has like a bunch of sausage and sauerkraut on it. Next, we get to a fun step again. We're going to take our knife and we're going to start cutting it up. Now this step really reminds me of my Nana. It really didn't take much to get her to start hacking on something. Pigs hanging in the smokehouse. That one time she saw Bigfoot. It didn't have to be a knife. Sometimes it was just my butt and a hickory switch. I bet Bigfoot wished it was a hickory switch that time she caught him in her cornfield. After you've sliced it up worse than a cryptid trying to make some cornbread, it's time to put it in the oven. Safety first. Into the oven it goes. Set the timer on the oven for 45 minutes. It might take a little bit more than that. In a pan, we're going to place 1 cup water, 1 cup of sugar, and on medium heat, we're going to start stirring it up and let it cook for about 20 minutes. I try to use the same utensils whenever I'm cooking. The same spoon, the same measuring cup. That way there's not as much dishes afterwards. That's how you end up with a happy wife. We're going to add some honey mixed with vanilla extract to the boiling sugar concoction on the stove. Next, Nana's zest, the lemon. Is this lemon zest? I actually have never done this before. I'm going to go ask my wife real quick. So we're going to go ahead and add lemon juice to it. because that's what Nana always did for her original authentic baklava. Make sure to pick out all the seeds that came out of the lemons when you squeezed it into the syrup. And give it a quick stir afterwards, just so it doesn't burn while it's cooking on the stove. You best put these bad boys down because you don't want Mama catching you messing up her countertop. For safety. Now let's get this bad boy out of the oven. That's so pretty. Almost as pretty as me. Bear McManly. Next, drizzle your hot sauce all over these warm crevices. Make sure it gets down there deep and fills it up with that sweet syrup. The 3 most beautiful days I've ever had was the day I was married, the day my daughter was born, and this right here, drizzling this hot syrup all over this baklava. Now let's serve this bad mama jamba up. I think my spatula's broken. Maybe I just gotta get in here. You know what? Maybe I just need to get in and cut it a little bit more with a knife. That'll probably do it. Another successful plate by Mr. McManly. First try. Kaylee! Kaylee! Try this. Busy. Scale of 1 to 10.
Like this. 8.
Okay. And there you go, my friends. 100% genuine, German certified baklava. If you enjoyed the video, then give us a like and a subscribe, because we have more recipes to come. Maybe some that'll actually be German next time. Thank you very much.